I want to congratulate you. You did a special with your friend Steve Martin.
I did.
It's on Netflix now. It was
We
nominated
had
for Emmys.
many titles. We have a new title.
Because the old title was An Evening You Will Forget for the rest of your life.
Then we were working on new titles. One was called Two for the Price of Three.
Okay, that's good.
Alive for Now. You know. See them before they're holograms. I mean, these are the things we tried.
And he is a dear friend, Steve Martin.
Oh, I love Steve.
Yeah.
I love Steve. We're like Trump and Kim Jong-un without the sexual tension. You know?
Okay, yeah.
I do. And you know, he's so brilliant. He never gets writer's block, no matter how much I pray for it. He doesn't. No, it's an astounding honor to work with him every night. It really is. I adore him.
Speaking of, you don't talk about politics in your show.
No, we do a little bit, but it is that thing of, people go to the theater and they've heard a lot of politics on television. And, maybe they need a respite. So we kind of try to do it evenly.
And it's lovely because, you guys are beloved all over this country, and it's nice to be able to do a show that can be appreciated that way.
That's nice, thank you.
Have you ever met the president?
Oh, he's a chum.
Oh, he is?
Oh, no, we're old buddies.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I love Donnie. We sometimes we'll just sit and gossip each other. We love to braid each other's hair.
Uh-huh.
And when I say hair, he has one hair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like that, that thing. No, I love to, and I went to Mar-a-Lago. I played golf with him.
Oh, wow.
Scott Baio canceled, and they needed someone for the fourth.
Gotcha.
Trump almost canceled, actually.
Oh, really?
Because it was raining 300 miles away, and he panicked, It's like the Wicked Witch and the Wizard of Oz, afraid of water.
Yeah.
But, it was amazing. Mar-a-Lago that's a white club.
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, an average member makes you look like a member of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Really? That way?
That white. Sarah Huckabee was there.
Oh, really? You
Huck.
met Sarah
I call her Huck.
You call her Huck. You're that close.
Do you know what's fascinating about Sarah?
What's that?
If you take her frown, which you mainly see, and turn it upside down, it's still a frown.
It's still a frown.
Unbelievable. Ted Cruz was there.
Oh, wow. Ted Cruz was there.
Not for long. He came out and said hello, and he slithered back into the bush. But
you mentioned how white the club is, but you've made this observation. Steve Martin, your partner, very pale.
Oh, there's no blood in that face.
Yeah.
No, he's the human embodiment of Utah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You get the feeling that when Steve was born, it's not like, when you open an aspirin bottle and you pull that cotton batten out, It's a boy, that's what they do. No. The SPF on his sunscreen is infinity.
Infinity.
There we go. That's a pale.
That's a very...
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Very, very, he looks like a coloring book that hasn't been colored yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thank you so much for suffering through that because your partnership is such a gift to all of us, and it's always such a gift to have you here. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I love this show. I watch this show every night of my life. I do.
That means the
I think
world
it
to me.
is so smart and so funny, and there's no one more charming and adorable and lovely than you on television.
Well, will you please come back soon and say that exactly like that again?
I can't.
You can't? Okay.
Well, I'm very close with Jimmy. But...
Martin Short, everybody.